In the name of Creator of Universes, this is video number 12. Content of this video arrived 15th of September 2017, 2 years ago. Now it is 2019 June. We have 19 sentences, 2 are from Torah, 17 are from Quran. 1. 62:6 قل يا أيها الذين هادوا إن زعمتم أنكم أولياء الله فتمنوا الموت. Tell them, hey, you, Jew people. I am Moses, I'm talking with Jew people. These are children of those 600,000 Hebrew slaves that God helped and we removed them from Egypt. Now they are making this country they have already done, Israel. Mother of all injustice they are. Not that rest of you are related to justice. Anyway, God says, tell them, hey, if you think you are friends of God instead of friends of people, friends of material life and money, ask that if you are truthful. I said that before. That guy, Pope, who works for Satan, all previous popes from the day one were working for Satan. And these Jew people with long beard, holy, the big temple of Jerusalem, dare to come in a public event. I, Moses, messenger of God, come, you come too. We ask that. We shall see who lives and who dies. Muhammad did that. I described that before. God sent this again to repeat it. Ask them to come on top of that hill. Muhammad came with his daughter and Ali. Ali was Lion of God. And those two children, Hassan and Hussein, those were names of sons of Ali and Fatima. Fatima was daughter of Muhammad, peace be upon him. They went there, 5 people, and asked all of those Jews to come too, to ask that, to see God will keep whom and God will kill whom. And they didn't appear. They won't appear again, I know. Number 2. Leviticus 2:11. No meal offering which you shall bring unto God. Meal offering, peace offering, any offering. Sacrifice. Sacrifice your real God. Your real God is connected to your heart. What is it? Your money. Sacrifice law is changed. Law of sacrifice is changed. Any type of offering that you want to do, sacrifice money. Not buy an innocent sheep and cow and animal and murder. No. Buy food and give to innocent sheep and cow. Law of sacrifice for Muslims and Jews, I don't know Christian do anything or not. Whatever you do, law of sacrifice, any type of sacrifice is changed. You have to sacrifice your real God, which is money, and buy food for animals. That is the sacrifice law of vegan religion, the last religion of God. Law is changed. Don't tell me it is written in Torah, it's written in Quran, whatever. Law is changed. The same God sent the same prophet is telling you, I have changed my mind and I can do whatever I feel like it. Do you get it? God can do whatever He likes. But there is a reason that gradually changed the law. This is the last law. 11th commandment. Everybody must become vegan. And sacrifice. Yes, do sacrifice for God. فَسَلَّ لَرَبَّكَ وَانْحَرْ. Do your pranayama and sacrifice. But sacrifice means spend money to help animals. Sacrifice means spend money for vegan animal sanctuaries, not SPCA of hell. SPCA murders chicken and sheep and give to demons of hell, cat and dog. No, only vegan sanctuaries who help animals, give money to them. Or directly buy food and give to birds in the tree. Birds live on the tree, it's cold, rain, snow, you have a roof, they don't. They feel cold and they are always hungry. Buy food and give to them. That is sacrifice. 3. 41:6. قُلْ إِنَّمَا أَنَا بَشَرٌ مِثْلُكُمْ. Tell them I am a human like you. God is revealing truth to me, talk with me, communicate with me in a two-way communication through this computer software. إلهكم واحد. Muslims, Christians, Jews, Hindus, those who believe in one God. There are 200 model of them. Any of you have 200 model. 200 model Muslim, 200 model Christian, 200 model Jews. All of you. If you believe in God, there is only one God for all of you. فَاسْتَقِيمُوا إِلَيْهِ وَاسْتَغْفِرُوهُ وَوَيْلٌ لِلْمُشْرِكِينَ. فَاسْتَقِيمُوا إِلَيْهِ. Stand up for justice. And justice for animal rights, not human rights. Humans are doing injustice to each other. Let them do. Let them even kill each other and you watch. Both sides are unjust. Both sides will kill each other and they die. And both sides go to hell. Don't worry about it. Your job is standing up with sword, with gun, with AK-47, with war, with whatever power that you have for animal rights. فَاسْتَقِيمُوا إِلَيْهِ. Stand up for justice. وَاسْتَغْفِرُوهُ. And ask forgiveness for the filthy things that you have done. وَوَيْلٌ لِلْمُشْرِكِينَ. And that well in the hell, its name is Vail. For those people who have duality in their mind. For those Christians who say that nonsense thing of Holy Father and Ghost and Jesus and stuff like that, Trinity is bullshit. There is no Trinity, there is only one God. God of Muslims, God of Christians, God of Hindus, there are 300 more of them, are only one. Anybody who has duality in their mind will go to hell. Doesn't matter they are vegan or not, doesn't matter they claim they are religious or not. Religion of God is one. All previous books are sent by one person and the new book, Holy Week on Earth, is sent by the same person. All prophets came from the same person. And that is the creator of universes. 4. 39:30. إِنَّكَ مَيِّتٌ وَإِنَّهُمْ مَيِّتُونَ. Indeed you are going to die and indeed they are going to die too. Fine, I'm going to die, of course. You are here in this body temporarily, maximum 100 years, 90 years, whatever, and you die, and you also die. So what is the use of this? To know, to be aware, to be conscious of, I am going to die. Imagine you are sick, you go to doctor says you are going to live another week, 1 week. What you are going to do in this 1 week? You have a bucket list, usually in this crap culture that you have. I want to go on top of mountain, I want to ski, I want to do whatever nonsense that is in your list. Those are nonsense. In the last days that you have in this place, you have to do something to collect resources for your after that. You are going to die next week. Do something that when you go there you have something to show. I did this and this and this for your word, God, for your word, for justice. Therefore give me some cookie, don't send me to hell. Do you understand that? When you are aware of you are going to die, you have to do something seriously for justice. That's the only thing that He demands. So when you are dead and you will be judged, you have something to show. I did that for you, for your animals, for your real children. Therefore you should become vegan and do something for justice, for animal rights. That's the only thing that you have to do. 5:69:12 لنجعلها لكم تذكرة وتعيها أذن واعية. It is as a reminder for you, for ear of somebody who is conscious about it. Be reminded when you sit there, do your half an hour, 1 hour, 1.5 hour meditation and pranayama, focus on this subject. I'm going to die. Doesn't matter, doctor said next week, or you are going to die when you are 90 anyway. Maximum 90. 90 years, 95 years, 100 years, 120 years, you are going to die. Or you are 35, 40, or whatever you are. You are walking in the street, a fridge comes from the sky and splash you on the street. Or you will be dead by an accident with a truck, or a car, or a motorbike. Or a mosquito will bite you, some virus goes to your body, 3 days later you are dead. Happy? You're going to die. You know that? Be aware of that. God says, I'm telling you this, to be aware of that. After you are dead, there is judgment. You have to show something. I brought something with me from that limited time that I was on the earth. Ahsan al-Zada Taqwa, the best resource that you can collect here and take with you is self-control and astaqimu. Stand up for justice. You say, I stood up for justice, I did this act and this act and this act for animal rights. Act, action, not putting a nonsense photograph on Facebook and YouTube and all of these social media nonsense that you have. Putting photographs is free. Going and breaking locks of that butcher shop and freeing animals and killing the butcher and hunter, that is action. Bombing a McDonald's, beat their staff in it because all of them are corpse eaters. That is an action. For animal rights, think what you can do. But putting photographs on social media is so low, man. That's not an action. God says, I'm telling you this to be aware of your death. Therefore, if you have an ear who is conscious about this subject, who is aware of death, will listen. 6:69:34 وَلَا يَحُضُّ عَلَى طَعَامِ الْمِسْكِينِ. Those people who are going to hell have certain qualities. They don't have any belief, they don't have any self-control, and they don't care about those hungry people. Don't care about hungry humans. Let them die by hunger. Give them poison to die sooner. Hungry animals, slaves. Millions of cows and sheep and chicken are slaves. They are prisoners in prison. Go and free them. You don't care about those animals who are hungry. You don't care about those animals that injustice is being done to them. You shall see in the judgment what we do to you. Judgment Day I have described in the book of God, Holy Week on Earth, extensively. There are 3 models of Judgment Day, I remind again. One is the Judgment Day at the end of time, when 2 membranes of existence will collide with each other and all of these galaxies will be destroyed and another Big Bang and everything will be dead and destroyed. That's one model. Another model is Judgment Day for nations. A nation who is unjust, all will be destroyed. Go and study history for a couple of hours. How many nations completely destroyed? And this is time for the nation of earth. The whole globe is one nation of unjust pest humans who are murdering 50 billion animals a year. The whole nation will be destroyed. It means genocide of all human parasites. This is another judgment day, and I'm here to warn you about that. Wait for the smoke in the sky. You see the nukes soon. And the third model everybody will get, because you are going to die. As soon as you die, there will be judgment. Details in the book. 7:53:3 وَمَا يَنْطِقُ عَنِ الْهَوَى, nor does he speak from his own mind. This is the stuff that I'm telling you. I'm not making it up because I didn't know. How do I know? How do I remember the judgment day? Any knowledge that comes to me, either in pranayama, he revealed to me in the transcendence state, or clearly send sentences through numbers on this computer, on any computer. I described how he communicates with me. These are things that he says. 53:3 says he is not saying this thing on his own. These are my words, words of God. 36:32, it's still about judgment day. وَإِنَّ كُلٌّ لَمَّا جَمِيعٌ لَدَيْنَا مُحْضَرُونَ, and everybody will be present in front of me, God. God says, you're going to die, and you will stand in front of me, and you will be judged for your actions and inactions. If you don't do anything, I am vegan, so I have done my thing. No, you haven't done nothing. You are vegan means you are not a dog. Level 0 of humanity is vegan. Lower than vegan is a dog. Corpse eater and dogs are equal. When you grow up from dog state to level 0 of humanity, you are vegan. Okay, so you haven't done anything. You don't eat corpse anymore. There are lots of things that you have to do. You have to learn about God, create faith in God through reasoning and knowledge and evidence that I have put for you in the book. And then action for justice. And everybody will be in front of me, present, and will be judged. 73:16 فَأَسَوْ فِرْعَوْنَ الرَّسُولَ فَأَخَذْنَاهُ أَخْذًا وَبِلًا. Slide 9 says, Rasul, the time of Pharaoh, who was it? Me, Moses. He sent me to tell Pharaoh, oi, you, pisk, let these slaves go. And he said no, and we killed him. Very simple. Now, again, sent the same person, the same Moses, and telling you, oi, you, 7 billion pests, let my people go. And my people are all children of God, all other animals. Human animals are doing injustice to other animals. You murderers, let my children go. All animals should be free, and all human animals should become vegan. You disobey me, you disobey command of God, you see, all of you will be dead, and this is warning. Dead. Burned alive. You will feel the fire when you are being burned, you don't die quickly. If you are in the center of that atomic bomb, you will die quick. But not everybody is in the center. You will burn alive. And you remember, if you have heard that before, Moses was warning us. Let animals go. Same as that time. Moses, Pharaoh didn't listen, he was killed. Moses, all of you, he says, let my animals go. Don't become vegan. The planet doesn't become vegan. All of you will be burned alive. And you are warned. 10:87 وَمَا عَلَيْكَ أَلَّا What's wrong with you? Why don't you clean up your nonsense brain? You have collected a lot of money and gold and stuff. Give some of this to these slaves. Let them live with freedom. Not some people have billions of dollars and a lot of people have zero. Yazaka. Reduce your material possessions and give to those people who don't have. Just give it to them. That's Yazaka. I'm telling you again. Rich people should reduce their possession and give to poor people. And only to animals. To vegan animal sanctuaries. Humans kill each other. Make more wars. I like it. I like to see you kill each other. Both sides will go to hell. The earth will be cleaned. The best human is a dead human. Except in vegans. Why? Because any of you who are alive tomorrow, you kill a cow and chicken and sheep and eat corpse and you are committing murder. It's good for you to die now. Why? Because you do less karma, you will get less punishment. So that's good for you. And it's good for those victims, animals too, because they are not going to die. 41:7, slide 11. الذين لا يعطون الزكاة وهم بالآخرة هم كافرون. These are another type of people who go to hell. They don't give away 10% of their possessions as a tax to charity, and only to animal charities, only to vegan animal charities, not to SPCA of hell. فهم بالآخرة كافرون. They have no belief in hereafter. Hell is lie, heaven is lie, judgment is lie, you shall see soon. Twelve, 8:37. ليميز الله الخبيث من الطيب. Why the system is like that? Because in this prison earth, souls who are the most stupid souls of all civilized planets, they were criminals, they are sent here to learn by pain. Some of them can clean up and escape. You cannot escape with shuttle and with material means. You can escape only when you are dead. Your soul can escape. And majority cannot and will come back again here, or go back one level lower than earth, which is hell. This is a quality control system. God wants to see who is cleaning up and escape and who is staying the same dirt and goes down. وَيَجْعَلَ الْخَبِيثَ بَعْضَهُ عَلَى بَعْضٍ. And God makes these khabith people, wicked ones, dirty ones, murderer ones, corpse eater ones, pile you up together. فَيَجْعَلَهُ فِي جَهَنَّمَ. And send you to hell. Jahannam, Gehenna, hell. أُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْخَاسِرُونَ. They are losers. Yazaka. Previous verse, Yazaka. Reduce your material wealth. Give away from your material possessions to those people who don't have. Clean up inside. Learn proofs of God, proofs and reasoning and evidences in the book, All Living on Earth. Learn that. Create faith and stand up for justice. Then you can escape from this hell of earth after you are dead. 13, 34:53. وَقَدْ كَفَرُوا بِهِ مِنْ قَبْلِ وَيَقْذَفُونَ بِالْغَيْبِ مِنْ مَكَانٍ بَعِيدٍ. God is telling me, don't worry about it. You tell them, they don't believe it, that is fine. Previously, we told them the same thing, they didn't believe it, and they are attacking the truth from a very far distance. What does it mean, attacking the truth from far distance? It means, first of all, you are very far. You don't understand what's going on there. You don't understand what I say because you didn't spend time to read that 800 pages. You didn't spend time to understand those subjects. You are far from the truth. You don't know the truth. You have no idea what is the truth, what is written in that book. And you're trying to attack it. First of all, you are far, you don't understand what it is. Second of all, it has no use. You're throwing a stone that goes 10 meters, but that target is 200 meters far from you. Whatever you do, you want to oppose the truth, is useless, is futile. You will be assimilated, right? Resistance is futile, you will be assimilated, nice. Your opposition has no use. You cannot do anything about it. And you don't know the truth. So go and read and understand first. 14. 95.5. This is slide 14 in my list was something else that I right. I made a mistake, I lost what was number 14, and today, that is 5th of June 2019, I missed one number, so give me a number. So he gave me 95.5, its replacement. So maradat nahu asfal safilin. Then I sent them to the lowest of the lowest place. So this came today, just a couple of hours ago. I have described this before in the book and in previous videos. The earth is a prison. And it is lowest of the lowest of civilized planets. First of all, you are not civilized, you are barbarian dogs. Forget about that Intel who makes silicon chip. There are barbarian dogs going to that factory, corpse eaters making those silicon chips. Doesn't matter, you have a small amount of physics and a small amount of technology, you are barbarian dogs. And the earth is lowest of the low. One level lower than the earth is hell. You have a small amount of happiness sometimes, like sparks in the earth. In the hell, it's absolutely no happiness, always sadness, always misery, always pain. Here is most of the time pain and misery. And why? Because it is a prison. Your theologians during the last 2000 years were trying to find out why injustice are there, why bad things happen. It is by design, man. It is prison. All of this crap that you do to each other, you do to each other. Prisoners who are stupid and criminal and cruel, they make problem for each other. So some of them who have some brain sit there in meditation before sunrise, before sunset, 1.5 hour, do the pranayama, clear their mind, and God send the truth to them and will put in your mind and heart to want to clean up. Why you are filthy and dirty? Because first of all, you don't know what is the state of cleanliness. What does that mean? I'm alright, I drink alcohol, I do, fornication, I do, adultery, I steal if I can from my company or from people, all of the crap that you do, and I am fine, right? No, you're not fine, and you have no idea what fine state of mind means, because you have never been in that state. You have never eaten a sweet cookie. You have always eaten bitter pepper garbage, and you don't have any idea of what sweet cookie tastes. So, You do your pranayama before sunrise, before sunset. He will clean your mind and will tell you what to do. He will put in your mind and heart to want to clean up. Then he will give you the power and desire to do the cleaning up. Then you will clean it up. Then you will feel that sweet cookie and you will feel the state of real happiness and calmness and contentment and power. At that time you can get out of this asfal safilin, lowest of the low levels of existence. Not through material body. You cannot escape with present technology. You can escape when you are dead. Your soul can escape. 15. 62:10 فإذا وضعت الصلاة فانتشروا في الأرض وابتغوا من فضل الله. When you have done your prana, when you have done your salat, connection to God, those 20 minutes that Muslims do 5 times a day, 2 minutes every time, it's useless. You do that too, if you're used to it, that's fine, but it's useless. If you don't do it, you don't lose anything. You have to do 1.5 hours, 1.5 hours. After you do that, فانتشروا في الأرض, go after your job and do something and make money and ask for resources from God, from generosity of God. Work, make money, live. واذكروا الله كثيرا, and remember God a lot. لعلكم تفلحون, perhaps you will be successful. 16. 568 قول يا أهل الكتاب لستم على شيء حتى تقيموا التوراة والإنجيل وما أنزل إليكم من ربكم. Tell them, hey, you Christians, hey, you whatever, Jews, Ahl al-Kitab, people who have book, people that I have given a book, Muslims, Christians, Jews, Hindus, all of you who have some kind of holy book. لست عليكم شيئا. You are unto nothing. You have nothing. You own nothing. Unless Tarimu, stand up for justice based on what I was teaching you in those holy books, previous books. Your teacher was teaching you subjects in your holy books. You have to stand up, action for justice according to things that I was teaching you, God was teaching you in previous books, and in this new book, Holy Vegan Earth, Vegan Religion, new religion of God, new book, Holy Vegan Earth. وَلَيَزِيدَنَّ كَثِيرًا مِنْهُمْ مَا أُنزِلَ إِلَيْكَ مِنْ رَبِّكَ طُغْيَانًا. And I didn't give them anything unless it will create more rebellion against my laws in them, by kufran, and covering the truth. فَلَا تَأْسَ عَلَى الْقَوْمِ الْكَافِرِينَ. All of them are kafir, unbelievers. Don't worry about them. Don't be sad for them. I will send them to hell, they will learn. So, Ahl al-Kitab, people of the book. Muslim, Christian, Jew, Hindu, whatever you are, whatever book that you have, that is fine. If from God, that is fine. You keep your beliefs. One thing you have to change. The last statement that came, 11th commandment. All human animals must become vegan. Add that to your books. Any statement in Torah, in Quran, in Bible, which is inconsistent with this vegan concept, cross it out with red line, and keep the rest of the book and learn the new book. In the new book I have written a lot of concepts that are not in previous books from God. And God says, don't worry about them. If I give them more knowledge, they become more rebellious. Right? Don't worry, they go to hell. That's fine. Who cares? 17, Exodus 31:18. And he, God, gave to Moses When he had made an end of speaking with him upon Mount Sinai, the two tables of the testimony, tables of stone, written with the finger of God. 10 Commandment, you know what is it? It's everywhere. It's here too. Now, 11th Commandment, added to it. Very clear. Every human animal must become vegan. 11 commandments now. 10 it was before, now added 1. I said that before, you should not kill, you pieces of garbage, change it, you should not kill animals, you should not kill human, but it's okay, kill animals. Now, 3,300 years pass, you are still dog. All you Muslims and Christians and Jews are dog if you are corpse eater. You didn't learn the essence of the book that God sent, and Satan deceived you. Now Moses is here and telling you again, very clear, vegan, 11th commandment. At that time was 10, now it is 11. As clear as that. Vegan means no corpse, no milk, no leather, no egg, no honey stolen from bee. You have nothing to do with animals, let them be. You can help them, you can adopt them as your children. If you are adopting a dog, your dog, you should keep the dog a vegan dog. And there is a lot of work you have to do to prepare food, for the body of that beast is not designed to be a vegan animal. Sheep, you adopt a sheep. But if you really want to keep a dog, you have to prepare enough vegan food to give enough nutrition so it doesn't die by malnutrition. If you cannot either kill the dog or leave him in the wild so he dies by hunger or whatever, you are not responsible for actions of the dog and cat. You are responsible for your actions. (18) 56 from 31 to 40. This is about heaven. وَمَاءٍ مَسْكُوبٍ, and water poured out. وَفَاكِهَةً كَثِيرَةً, and a lot of fruits. This is about heaven. Food of people of heaven is fruit. لَا مَعْتُوءًا وَلَا مَمْنُوعًا, neither limited nor forbidden. You can eat 20 watermelons if you like. وَفُرُشٍ مَرْفُوعَةٍ, and upon beds raised high. إِنَّا أَنشَأْنَاهُنَّ إِنشَاءً, indeed we have produced. It's about women of heaven, very, very beautiful, and they are virgin, and they are equal age with you. In heaven, you will get what you want. Depends on level of power and a state of consciousness that you have. If you want sex, you get beautiful women. If you want food, you get fruits. If you are a woman, you get a good husband. If you are a man, you get a good wife. And in hell, you get an ugly woman that looks like you, and acts like you. You just imagine your behavior. Imagine a woman who looks like you and behaves like you. You get a hellish woman like that in hell. Your level of consciousness generates your desires. And God says, on top of that, I give them something that they don't even can conceive. You give them more. لَأَصْحَابِ الْيَمِينِ, all of these good stuff for people of right. What is people of right? What is people of left? I describe after the end of this. سُلَّةً مِنَ الْأَوَّلِينَ, a group of them from people of old time, 2000 years ago, 3000 years ago. وَسُلَّةً مِنَ الْآخَرِينَ, and a group of them from the later people. I mean people of this year and end times. Majority are from old time, minority are from the present time. Why? Because as I can see and you can see, you are going down. Humanity is getting worse and worse and worse and worse. A little more technology is added, your behavior, your moral, your standards, your following God's commands are going down. Therefore, majority are from older time, minority are from present time in heaven. Ashab al-Yamin, Ashab al-Shamal, as people of right, people of left. What does it mean? It's about heaven. I described it in the book, I say a little about it now. I say it with the present physics that you know. There are light here. You can see because of reflection of light. Light of this event at this time. Suppose, what time is it? 10:38 p.m. 5th of June 2019. At this time, the light from these lights are reflecting and going in all directions, all 360 degree, all 360 degree in 3 dimension. Light is emitting. Now imagine you go to the distance 10 minutes before now with the speed of light. The speed of light is 300,000 kilometers per second. Imagine with that speed you travel 10 minutes far from the earth, somewhere in the space, and stand up and look toward the earth. The light of 10 minutes ago arrives and you see. You see events that happened 10 minutes ago. And if you stand there 10 minutes, gradually light of 9 minutes ago comes to you, light travels. You go faster than light, stand there and wait, the light comes to you, then you see event of the past. This is what heaven looks like. Because when you are dead, your spirit can travel faster than light. The speed of light, according to Einstein theory, is for material stuff. Your soul is not made by material things. It can speed fast. Its speed can go faster than light if it wants. You have done some good stuff. Its light is going through everywhere in the universe. You go stand somewhere else and look at it, so you see the event, that the good thing that you have done, and you become happy. Suppose you were giving food to birds and birds were sitting in your hand, they're eating, the bird is happy in singing and it made you happy, right? It's a happy event for a good thing that you have done. Light is there. You look at it and go backward toward. When the light moves, you go backward too. You keep watching it and keep staying happy and increase your happiness. That's the state of happiness of heaven. Now imagine you have done something filthy and something wrong and injustice. Eating a piece of corpse like a dog in McDonald's. At that time you were stupid, you didn't understand how disgusting it is. When you are dead, your knowledge is increased. You understood that that is filthy and it smells like shit and it is filled with blood of a murdered animal. You feel bad at that time. You want to escape from this light that is coming from you. Your back is toward the light, light is following you. So, this is how I describe heaven and hell. But there is no escape. They keep you sit there and watch the filthy things that you have done. When you were doing it, you were stupid, you didn't know how ugly it is. Later they give you knowledge that you understand how ugly it is. You are ashamed, you are feeling bad, you are feeling sorrow, you are feeling sadness, you are feeling all sorts of negative feeling. They keep you watch it. So you feel bad and bad and bad. That's the fire that burns from within and without, from outside and inside. That's people of right hand, people of front. The light of good actions come from front you. They want to invite the good light. They want to invite watching the good event that they have done to feel more happy. And those people who are escaping from what they have done because it is painful for them. 19. 82:13. 13 to 19. The slide 19 from sentence 13 to sentence 19. And al-abrar la fi na'im is still about heaven, people of heaven, people who have done good things, they will be in pleasure. And al-fujjar la fi jahim, and those wicked people, they are in hell. Yaslunaha yawm ad-din. They will enter to burn therein on the day of judgment. فَمَا هُمْ عَنْهَا بِغَائِبِينَ, and never therefrom will they be absent. You will be in hell forever. Oh, very bad. فَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا يَوْمُ الدِّينِ, and what do you know about the judgment day? ثُمَّ مَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا يَوْمُ الدِّينِ, indeed, what do you know about the judgment day? It is repeating. لا تملك نفس لنفس شيئا. Nobody is in charge of anybody. Nobody can help anybody. والأمر يومئذ لله, and command of judgment at that time belongs to God.